I wish this were a joke, but it is not. I have some updates for you. I'm trying to only bring you all updates direct from Poshmark. I'm just pulling it up on my phone. A little bit of background if you are new here. Hello, consider subscribing. My name is Nikki. I post come thrift with me videos. I show you what sold videos. I currently have a series on this channel where I start with $100 and I take you along the journey until I make $5,000 in profit, not just in sales. So I don't just post these update videos, but if you enjoy these, subscribe. I upload multiple times a week. I am filming this the day you're watching it. I literally just got off work. So I'm filming this November 10th. And in 10 days, I've uploaded 6 videos. So if you like consistent content, I am here. And I promise you, I don't care what happens on Poshmark or eBay tonight. Tomorrow's video will be episode 3 of the $100 to $5,000 challenge. So subscribe for that because I have all these videos edited and ready to go, you guys. It's just stuff keeps happening on these platforms. So I just have to keep posting these. But I don't know if I ever told you all that I am a part of... I'm just trying to pull it up so I can read it to you verbatim. I am a part of a Discord group for Poshmark live sellers. I've been a part of this group for a very long time, so I can't even tell you how I found out about it. I think I did like a Posh Shows training or somebody mentioned it. But if I'm allowed to link it, I'll link it down below. I do know that you have to be a Poshmark live show seller. But one of the benefits, so I'm not the only one who saw this message. Let me see, how many people are in this group? Oh my gosh. There are 3,300 members in this group. I did not know that. So I'm not the only one to see this message, but I wanted to let you all know because I know the majority of you are not Poshmark live show hosts, and I don't even know if you know about this group, let me know in the comments down below. But this is direct from the Poshmark team. We all know, if you haven't seen my last 2 videos, they got rid of bulk sharing. If you don't know that by now, you're like, what? Stop. Pause this video, go and watch my video I posted 3 days ago where I talked to you about that. There was no announcement about this before it went away. It just kind of went away. Like, people just started noticing it, and the only reason I became privy to it is because 2 of my very close friends had a one-on-one meeting with Poshmark employees, and they told them, and then my friends told me. But this is from Poshmark staff. They said, we recently removed the bulk sharing tool but it starts with, I'll probably put it on the screen. Hey seller, here with an update from Team Posh. So this is from Poshmark. They confirmed, it says, we recently removed the bulk sharing tool as part of our effort to simplify selling and focus on what truly helps you make sales. And we talked about that in the last 2 videos. That's not news. I told you why Poshmark employees said they were getting rid of it, but this kind of confirms it, and it goes into even more detail. You can still share individual listings when you want to highlight specific items, but there's no need to bulk share regularly. Instead, this is from Poshmark, we encourage you to focus on the actions that make the biggest impact. And we kind of talked about these, but I didn't go into this much detail, and they listed 5 things. These are the biggest things you can do that make an impact on your sales. Number 1, respond promptly to buyers' offers, which I feel like most of us resellers know that. But if you didn't know that, you do want to respond very promptly to offers. I try, even when I'm at work, I got 5 offers today. Even when I'm at work, I usually respond to offers very quickly, like within 30 minutes. That's like a long time. Even less sometimes. Send offers to likers to convert interest into sales. Most of us know that. If you didn't know, this is direct from Poshmark. These are the things that matter to get you sales. Number 3, do regular price drops to stay competitive. We kind of talked about that in my last video. These we kind of briefly talked about, and I told you that these policies are coming. Number 4, ship your orders on time. Number 5, remember, if you haven't seen those 2 videos, I gave you a little like news flash that Poshmark, similar to their delist relist policy that they came out with this year, they are soon going to have a cancellation policy for sellers, and they're working on having a policy for buyers also, because a lot of you were saying like you have a lot of buyers that cancel all the time. So they are going to have a cancellation policy, and the backstory behind that is just platform wide. They have a ton of cancellations. And when I say a ton, I'm talking thousands of cancellations every week, and it's skewing the data. Customers are unhappy. A couple of you commented, and I did not realize how much of a problem this was on Poshmark until I started trying to purchase on Poshmark. You would purchase something outright from someone's closet, and then it was just crickets. Like, that's it. You would purchase it and they never shipped it. You would message them multiple times, they never responded. So then Poshmark automatically canceled your orders. And apparently that is a chronic problem on Poshmark. On the flip end of that, which you all educated me on, there's a chronic problem with buyers canceling. And I told you all, I don't really experience that much. The most I've experienced it is like live sale auctions, like where people will be like, oh, I didn't mean to swipe, or I didn't want to buy that. But even for the amount of live sales I've had, that's not very high. But apparently, according to a lot of you, that's a very huge problem. So they're going to have a policy similar to the delist relist policy, where they track how often you are canceling, why you are canceling, and that could be a reason for suspension or maybe a ban. A couple of you have told me that you've been suspended like more than 5 times. One of you was like 10 times since they've implemented the delist relist policy, and you're only deleting things because you've sold them on other platforms. You're very similar to myself, like where eBay or Depop or Mercari is like your main platform. So every day you're deleting like 5, 20, one of you said like 30 listings every day, and you've been suspended. I think this person said like this, they put this publicly on the comments, so I'm assuming they don't mind if I talk about it. It was in my YouTube comments, but and they just don't care because eBay's their main platform, and they're like, I don't know what they want me to do. I'm not gonna leave things listed for sale on my Poshmark if I don't have it. And then they also said like they would also just mark things as not for sale. They even got suspended for that. And I've told you all that in their policy, it's not even just deleting, it's like marking them as not for sale, or even going in and mass changing the photo. Because a couple of you said what you do is you make the cover photo and you say this item sold elsewhere. Someone told me they got suspended for mass doing that too. What a mess. So we'll see about that cancellation policy. Stay tuned. It's not out yet. I just know they're working on it. As soon as it comes out, I will let you all know. Maybe it don't ever come out. I don't think that's true, but maybe it won't. If you're watching this like late 2026, maybe it never happened. But November 10th, 2025, it's supposedly going to happen. So I thought this last part was really interesting. It says these core actions improve visibility and conversion across the marketplace. We're confident this change will help your listings reach more motivated sellers and make selling even more efficient. We truly value your partnership as we continue to evolve Poshmark to better serve our seller community. And it says for more info, questions, or to leave feedback on this change, please reach out to support@poshmark.com. And it has a lot of reactions. It has 20 thumbs down. 20 people thumbs down that post. One person is sad. 3 people are crying. 5 gave a thumbs up. 7 gave it a heart. So I know how most of you feel about the bulk sharing being gone, but I do appreciate that they're like more publicly saying what matters now. The app is just changing. And a lot of you, every time I post these updates, you're like, does sharing even matter anymore? I don't know. The more they provide information, especially from what I just read to you, it doesn't matter as much. I mean, I think with 100% certainty, we can understand from the changes they've made, sharing doesn't matter as much as it used to. It just doesn't. They told you what matters. And that's just how I'm going to proceed. And then I don't know if I've told you this. I get so much information going in my head, out my head, but Poshmark is working on a way within the platform for offers to be automated. So like for me, I use Posher VA for when someone likes an item, it'll send them an offer. I think I have it set for like send an offer within 5 minutes. Poshmark is working on that. Have I told you all that? Or did I hear that from one of my friends and I don't know. Did you all know that? That is huge news. And it did make me think, because a lot of you have said, like, I feel bad for companies like these bots like Posher VA. Like, that is all they're for, is to share our closets, to send offers, to help us like delist and relist, which we have to be careful about. And it's almost like it's obsolete, which if Poshmark does include, maybe they talked about this at PoshFest. If Poshmark does implement a way for it to be automated, that when someone likes our item, it sends them an offer, I'm definitely getting rid of all automation outside because I don't need it. And I pay a lot of money for it. I'm not sponsored. I have always paid for Posher VA with my own money. I don't even have a referral link for you. And it is sad for companies like that, because it's almost like, then what would you need it for? Sharing doesn't matter as much. They have told us many times in so many ways, sharing doesn't matter as much. We're trying to fix our search. They know it's crap. They're working on it. And these are the things you need to focus on to keep making sales. And I told you, when I conversed with the Poshmark employee, I told you the info. He told me send offers. He told me to ship right away, minimize cancellations, and list things that people want to buy, which obviously, I mean, that's reseller 101, right? If only we could find all the inventory that everyone wants to buy and none of the crap from Walmart and Target, we would all be millionaires. So, I just wanted to share that with you. That's at this point, that's like the 5th official Poshmark message from a Poshmark employee. That's a Poshmark team, really, with 3,300 members in that Discord group, confirming it's gone, it's not coming back, and those are the things you need to focus on. And I know some of you are so mad, and I'm so sorry you are frustrated, because a lot of you use that tool multiple times a day, and sharing just doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, makes me kind of sad, because for companies, like I said, like Posher VA. But if you're an oldie but a goldie, I'm just chatting at this point, you already know I have always hated that about Poshmark. Because I come from eBay, where you don't have to do anything social. What do they want from you? They want your money. Is Poshmark probably going to move that way? Probably. I'm like wondering, are they going to charge us, a small fee to like automate sending offers to likers? Who knows? I hope not. If you're watching Poshmark, please don't. But maybe they'll move more towards getting the money from us, like Poshmark and Amazon do. And we already know they're moving away from the social stuff. So I'm sorry, friends. I'm sorry. All right, I need to hurry up. I came here to do some shipping. You know what? I'm using my big camera to film on, so I don't have an external mic, so I can't move around a lot. I am quickly making a box to send to ThredUp. And a lot of my like kids stuff that I don't sell a lot of kids stuff. These are my 4-year-old shoes. He has giant feet. They don't fit anymore. These are Puma, and they're still in really good condition. His grandma gave them to him. So I'm going to send those to ThredUp. These shoes I bought for myself. I got these for a steal. Steve Madden is one of my like go-to mid-range. I don't even know if it's mid-range. Is this affordable? These retailed for like $150. They're too big for me. I don't think I'm a size 10 anymore. Maybe officially, finally, after 2 years postpartum, my feet are shrinking. Thank God, because I have giant feet. So these are a size 10, and they're too big. I wore these once to church, once to work, and they just slip and slide. So I'm going to send these to ThredUp. I was thinking about trying to sell them in a live sale, but I do pretty well selling Steve Madden on ThreadUp. So I scored these brand new in the box for $5. I wore them twice, so even if I get like 15 bucks net for them on ThreadUp, I'll be happy. I got these in bulk. Retail arbitrage. This is Max Studio size extra large. It is brand new with the tags and it retails for $118. I got 6 of these. I have 1 left in my Poshmark closet. So if you're interested, and this is very oversized. I have the measurements. I'll put the listing if I can remember. I'll put the listing in the description box. This would easily fit a 2X. So I found these retail arbitrage. Like I said, I found 6. I have 1 left. So I don't know. A lot of my reselling friends don't pick up Max Studio, but I do. There's the tag. Is it gonna focus? Yeah, so I've got to get that shipped out. Let's take that out. These are my shoes. Jeffrey Campbell. These are too big, and I am so sad. If you couldn't tell, I love heels. I always say the higher the heel, the closer to God. I got that from somebody. I love these, but they're 41 and they're just too big. Jeffrey Campbell is definitely like mid-range. Some of his shoes are higher end, but I always get them on sale. Like these retailed for $400 and I got them for $50. So summer is over. I'm trying to decide if I should keep them in case my feet grow again, because I really love them and they're really comfortable, or if I want to sell them. I don't know. Here's another Max. Oh no, this is Free People. I just listed this. This is a Free People dress. It's a size 8. Anything I show you that I've listed recently, it should still be listed in my closet, because this one didn't sell. I just brought this here to put it in the inventory. This is one of the items I sourced for the $100 challenge. So subscribe, because that should be the next video you see. All right, friends, I gotta hurry up. This is all inventory I am putting away because I gotta get to the post office. My post office closes. I'm not throwing that on the floor, by the way. I have a bin right here that holds all the clothes I need to put away for inventory until I just have like an hour to do it. My post office closes at 5. What time does your post office close? Mine closes at 5. Some of them close at 5:30, but they all close at 5. So let me do my shipping. Subscribe. Hopefully you enjoy these update videos, but I don't just post these, I promise. I post all types of videos. Tomorrow's going to be episode 3. If you haven't seen episode 1 and 2 of the $100 challenge, check them out. I will link them down below, and don't forget to subscribe.